The next step, after we have discovered the services and the various fingerprints of everything on the network, it's time to move into the assessment of what vulnerabilities might exist there. And this almost takes service enumeration and fingerprinting a step further by checking various vulnerabilities against an application or service running on a system. So let's say we go out and we'll go back to our IIS 5.0 example. We do a scan against a server using Nessus. Nessus has a known vulnerability database and is actually one of the most popular assessment tools out there because it's free, it's very comprehensive, and does great reporting and output. But we perform our vulnerability assessment. Nessus is going to check as much information as it can about that system. We know it's Windows 2000. Let's say it's Service Pack 1, for example, running IIS. Well, Nessus is going to go back to its vulnerability database and say, okay, what vulnerabilities exist for Windows 2000 Service Pack 1, and what vulnerabilities exist for the IIS 5.0 web server? And what, if any, vulnerabilities exist with the combination of the two? So it's definitely an awesome tool. There's one catch. Because we have to have a known vulnerability database, any previously undiscovered vulnerabilities will never be detected. Now, generally, various high-quality vulnerability assessment tools will have at least a warning saying that this could potentially be a problem. Nessus, luckily for us, is one of those tools. So Nessus will say, hey, although there aren't any known exploits for this, this looks like it could potentially cause a security concern. So we're basically going to go out, grab as much information as we can. When we're ready to perform vulnerability assessment, we're going to gather even more detailed information and take that information, cross-reference it with the known vulnerabilities that exist, and look at what we might be able to do to exploit that system or what problems might exist there. Generally, vulnerability assessments are operating system specific, so it's important to select a tool such as Nessus that can handle vulnerability assessment for all popular operating systems and applications. We don't want to limit ourselves. A great example of this is the MBSA, the Microsoft Baseline Security Analyzer. It, much like Nessus, performs vulnerability assessment by looking at the configuration of the machines. The only catch is it doesn't work on NetWare, Linux, BSD, Macintosh, or any other system other than Windows. And in addition, it's going to have the same weakness that Nessus and any other automated vulnerability assessment tool has, and that is, you got to know about it to check for it.